Around 2000, my father passed away. I was about 23 years old, and I was a senior in college, just kind of finishing my way through school, and I was carrying golf clubs on the summertime to make money and pay my way through college. And middle of the summer, my father had a heart attack in the middle of the night, and I got a phone call from my mom and said that he had passed away. And we didn't grow up with a lot of money. My dad was a fisherman from New England, and so it was very difficult growing up. But you know, I lived about 4 hours away at the time in Boston, Massachusetts, and so I went home and realized very quickly my dad had no life insurance, no investments, no savings, nothing really put together. And so immediately the weight of the world kind of fell on my shoulders financially, as well as, you know, being at that point now the patriarch of my family. And so it was very, very difficult for me and handling that situation. And when I got back about a week later, I went into work to start caddying again. I needed the money, and the caddy master is the guy who runs all the caddies. He came out to me and he said, "Hey, the guys got together and they wanted to give you this," and it was an envelope, and I kind of knew there was be some money in there, but when I opened it up, there was $4,000 in cash in there, and man, you don't know what that can do for somebody when we had no money, you know. And I had to put a funeral basically on borrowed. You know, I begged the guy to have a funeral, so and I paid him $100 a month, you know. And then when we got that money, that was huge. And the reason that it made a huge impression on me is a lot of these guys were grown men. They weren't boys like me going to college. These guys this is what they did for a living, you know. And to give out $4,000, I mean, that really, really hurt their pocket, and they were willing to do that. When I started to thank them, they were crying, and I was crying, and we were hugging, and it was the first time I really felt pure generosity from people that, you know, were not my family, people that I didn't grow up in a church, so I never had felt anything that way. And it was a monumental day for me in a lot of ways, and I look back on that, and every time I'm in an opportunity to help somebody, it doesn't matter to me what they do with the money. I just know that I'm giving it with an attitude of gratitude, and I'm happy to be able to help others. And the old saying goes, pay it forward, and that's kind of what I've been trying to do ever since I've received that. But it left a lasting impression on me, and I'll carry that with me my whole life.